Hello everyone and welcome back to another Snarky Buddha gaming stream where we are trying to bull rush through this playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance with the goal, the dream, of finishing this game before the sequel comes out, which is in like a fucking week and a half. It's February 4th. I don't know if that's going to happen. We will see. If not, life goes on. We will play and stream the second one. We will carry on. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, like and subscribe so you can keep up to date on our awesome gaming content. And we are continuing right from where we left off. We were doing the main quest, if you remember, and we were just in Rete talking to Master Fafar about these counterfeit gold coins. We are now back in Sasau to continue our investigation. We know that these counterfeit coins are being made in the monastery.
What did Master Fafar have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Fafar found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well.
Suspicious. Fishy, fishy. Let's go talk to this fresco painter. Good sir. Fresco master.
God be with you, good sir.
Ha! You call me good sir back.
You've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what does the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
The pompous git. Let's start using that, you pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Yeah.
I'd be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's awesome.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Yeah, I'll buy something for you.
Show me what you have to offer.
Take some of this shit. I have plenty of booze, but that's 282 coins, bro. That should buy you some time. What the fuck else am I doing? I think I have to investigate the forges and talk to the overseer. I need to get rid of these. They're gonna confuse me a little bit. They're like side quest markers. We don't need to deal with that quite yet.
Yeah.
Cool, it's only like noon in game. And we have plenty of Bard's potions, and our nourishment's kind of low, so we don't have to worry about getting full. Obviously, especially in hardcore mode, you want to make sure your Henry is hardcore and ready for battle. But having a silver tongue is helpful too. It's definitely a happy balance. Shit, I think the Overseer's office is like right here. I think I need to talk to you, actually.
God be with you.
Or maybe it's your assistant.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Do you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. Who deals with such trivial matters?
Fine, thank you.
God be with you.
The accident I can ask him about is a side quest. But we will not be doing today.
Good health to you.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Defensive.
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Cool, see, if had we not taken that Bard's potion, we wouldn't have been able to convince him. I guess we could have intimidated him, but eh.
Can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we ordered for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing, I mean before then.
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
That's terrifying. I mean, like in today's day and age with technology and shit, it's so easy to figure out info about someone, but back then, to just have all this information on someone and they'd have no fucking clue who you are, like, that'd be terrifying.
I take it up the hill behind the monastery, yeah. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Very well. Thank you.
Take care now.
Alright. So there's the place by the hill. Find out in Sasau who works with copper. I want to talk to this guy real quick. I'm going to go check out the place beyond the hill, but first, there is a blacksmith that works like right here. There's 2 blacksmiths in this town. So we might need to speak to both of them, but we might as well talk to him. We'll talk to the other one when we get to Fayfar on the other side of town. I don't think this is his kid.
Farewell.
It's like noon. Where the fuck is this guy? Curious. Well, whatever. No. We're not gonna wait around. Fuck that. All right. Let's go check out the hill.
Yeah.
I think in one of my last playthroughs, we came upon this camp, and I made mention how we're just going to ignore it because it will play a role later. I kind of thought this camp was just like... The camp is a ways up. My bad. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't hurt yourself, Henry.
Yeah.
Aha! Hello, friend, Mr. Bandit.
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view. People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Sure.
Does the name Rapiter ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
I'll skewer you where you stand.
Look, you little jester. I'm investigating the crime against the king on the direct orders of Sir Radzig. Are you really going to keep pretending you don't know anything?
Hang on! What's all this about a crime against the king? I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapiter?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know who.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak. They just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapiter's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me a dozen groschen. Damn it. Now what?
A dozen groschen? Was that like 12? 12 coins?
Hang around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
Yeah, get your friend and get the fuck out of here. Thought his friend eventually gets up. Oh, okay, I was gonna kill him, but nah. He's getting up. We'll let him go. Run! Catch up with your friend. Or walk, you fucking douchebag. Okay, let's go talk to Master Fafa. And Rapota is watching someone in the town. Basically, all this shit we need to look into is now on the other side of the town. So let us make our way. There's like two parts to Sasau. There's the monastery part, and then there's the town part. See if this blacksmith is here. If it was real life, I would have just smashed into that wall. It's fine. Oh, fuck. Okay. Zach.
My respects to you.
You probably won't like me in a minute.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough.
Oh, there's three of them.
At everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old and too proud to admit it.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Aha. So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Aha.
Take it.
Clearly he's up to something. For fuck's sake, what am I on? I thought you could talk to his son and like pressure his son into telling you what's up. Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Either way, we're gonna solve this. I need to talk to Fayfar and then look into Rapota. I just love saying his name like that. Rapota. For those wondering, that is Rapota. This yellow cape. Ooh, it's the charlatan. We'll have to do his quest later. Probably not today. Why is Father Fabian in here?
God be with you.
What can you tell me about the blacksmiths here in Sasau?
Depends which ones you mean. In the town, there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery, there's Zach. There's not many good words I can say about him.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down. Ever since then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
Tell me something about Mikesh.
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman, which isn't something you can say about every blacksmith in town.
That'll be all. Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the
Busted.
by the monastery. He's bought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
I think we're gonna go back to Zach real quick, and then Fayfar. I don't want to confront Rapoda yet. Because he'll probably run. Bard potion is still in effect.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Really? That was a waste. For fuck's sake. Oh, I can ask him.
Father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
You're asking for it, boy.
Oh, dude, you don't want to fight me.
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Sir Razid Cobbler, investigating a grievous crime against the crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my bill of authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at
His dad's right there.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you. Good luck.
So, Zach, about the copper.
So back to that.
What? I thought I...
Cut the shit!
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
What you'll get from me will be much worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up...
No, fuck that. He wants me to do this whole quest for him. Nope. Money is the last thing you're gonna need on the pyre. Yeah, I don't want to do this quest for him. It's like this whole thing where you gotta, like, fight Master Oda, the guy we just met, whose armor's better. And, like, this is great, but, like, we don't have time. Trying to get this game done. Let's do this one. Money's the last thing you're gonna need on the pyre.
Do you know what the penalty is for counterfeiting?
I never give it much thought.
Evidently, because the penalty for counterfeiting is burning at the stake. And I can personally guarantee that when you're standing on that pyre, you'll find a loss of earnings is the least of your concerns.
No, of course you're right.
Ha!
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm afraid of being left destitute.
So, out with it. What's been going on?
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
I'll accept the quest, but we're not doing it this playthrough.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rapstein's business for my son Vitas, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitas. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitas isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
It's not a bad plan.
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armor, and I'll throw in a few groschen on top.
Sounds good.
Alright.
And I'm sure a fellow like you will be glad to be on good terms with the best armorer for miles around, eh?
That remains to be seen.
Do you really think that will work? Otto's always mouthing off in the alehouse that my young lad isn't worth a damn. Once I show he's just a bitter old bastard spouting hot air, his business will be ruined, and Vitus will reap the reward. What with all the strife in the country these days, there'll be no end of work for a good armorer.
Agreed. I'll get to work on it.
Wonderful. Go to Otto first and talk him into it. Then go to the bailiff so he can announce it and get spectators. The more people see it, the better. We'll bring the armor to you at the combat arena.
Okay. But later.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to Fayfar, and then we'll go chase down the Rapota. I'm gonna mute myself. I gotta hack up a lung. Forgive me. Just didn't think you guys wanted to hear that. If anyone's even fucking watching. Who knows? Maybe you are. I have to decide. Am I gonna get more viewers if I show my face? Or if I don't and have no commentary with the new Kingdom Come? I think it'd be fun. I think I should do commentary. I know Sexy Biscuit does commentary, but doesn't show his face when he's doing gameplay. Is that Fayfar?
Greetings. What do you need?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
A lot.
I found out where they get the copper sheets from.
Really? So tell me,
It's the smith on the monastery craftsman's yard. He supplies the counterfeiters.
do you know how he gets the goods to them?
No. All I know is that someone called Rapota collected the goods.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't
Silesia.
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to
Understood.
think of- I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
Have you found out who's behind it?
Rapota, once again.
The same scoundrel.
That's all.
Who is singing in the background? It's fucking annoying.
See you later.
Okay, before we chase Rapota down, let's actually talk. To the engraver. Henry the Detective, a bohemian Sherlock Holmes. Maybe I'll title the stream that. Oh, fuck. My bad. I went too far. He is over here. At least I thought he was. Yeah, okay. That door's locked.
God be with you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
Remember when
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day, he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to... However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
Farewell.
Let's go find Florian and help his bathhouse wench out. Of course he's locked his house. I should have guessed. I really don't feel like getting in trouble with the law, so we'll lock the door. We'll save. Easy enough. Oh, this isn't where he lives. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's okay. He lives over here. My bad. Huh, it's unlocked. That's funny.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Okay.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzik Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Counterfeiting is a crime against the king. I don't have to prove anything to have you dragged straight to the executioner.
And what if you're wrong? What's then?
Under torture, everyone confesses, whether they did it or not. You'll never know for sure.
I already know for sure. You admitted it yourself a moment ago.
I won't tell you anything just the same. I can't, even if I wanted to.
Why not?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who the fuck is Esther?
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
So I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
She's right. They take to their heels. You'll never see Esther again. I'll save Esther.
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some
For
abandoned
fuck's
cottages on the mines.
sake.
That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my savior.
I guess we'll save her first, then we'll deal with Rapoda. The whole thing. I think you can do this without saving her, but can't leave this bathhouse wench hanging. We gotta help her out. But now we get to take a glorious trip to Skalitz. That'll be fun, I'm sure. That's not so bad. We should probably go to the baths and just maybe ask for some more info.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
For fuck's sake, I'm trying to find the entrance. I think it's right here.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young girl turns out she writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's fine. I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves
that's
what she
shitty.
got. Poor girl.
We'll get her
Sounds
back.
like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own.
Oh,
she
damn.
came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was.
No.
I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
I'll get her back.
Watch over you.
Yeah, there's always certain things I always make sure to do, and even though you can, because like we know Rapota, I could just chase him down and figure this out, but I want to save this girl. If we don't stick up for the kooks, who will? That's an Iron Giant quote. But basically, if we don't do this, no one else will. Time to be that knight in shining armor. We've gone from being nothing but a blacksmith's son, dweeby peasant boy in an old village, to a knight in shining armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I still have a savior schnapps.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably do this investigation in 3 parts. I'll probably stop after we save Esther. And then the 3rd part will be confronting Rapota and going to the mint mine. Probably call this one Saving a Bathhouse Wench or something like that. I'm coming upon Marahoy. Or no, wait. That's Samopesh. Okay, so we need to go this way.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Also, there's an herbalist over here? Did I know about this? I don't think I've ever been here. At least we're on the right track. I didn't know there was one right here.
Good.
Wow, it's like my 5th playthrough, and I've never knew this lady was here. I'll buy some poison though. Buy one of those. Wow, this is expensive, but I do want to learn all these potions eventually. We'll hold off on Leathen Water. That's a lot of money. It's not that hard to get money in this game, though. Not really. It's all worth it. Ooh, am I over encumbered, though? I believe so. That bitch just made off like a bandit, dude. She just made like 2.8 thousand groschen off me. Good for her, though. And I'll use all this shit. Oh, actually, this will help get rid of weight. If I learn some of these ingredients. I already know this recipe? Why does it have the star? Motherfucker. That's fine. At least I haven't... okay. Cool. So it's only this one that I already know. Fuck that. It was a waste of money. I'll resell it. It's fine. Probably not to her, but... Okay, where's the woodland garden? Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, let us proceed north. Nah, it's cool. We got good stuff. Do I just follow the river? Yes, 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 yes. Follow the river, and then or the creek, and then it will become a river. Wait. What the fuck? Okay, right here. I'm coming, Esther. Hold on, pony boy. You need to go... I don't know if I've ever really been over here. Oh, no, I have. It's for a DLC. Okay, you need to go to the right.
Yeah.
This is weird. We'll be bustling around the mountain when we come. Okay, I'm assuming we're on the right track. I think she's just right over these hills. Okay, that's the camp. That is not the camp. That's the camp I'm going to invade later with Ulrich, which I said in the last video, you want to keep him around because he's helpful. But fuck this, we got to go up. Oopsies. Oh, it's got the creepy music. Yeah, that was terrifying. Yeah, too many bandits to handle alone. Plus, we're trying to save this wench. Okay, cool. That always happens. I always run into their camp. Our bathhouse wench is somewhere over here. Ooh, okay. Yep, we're close. We are close. I just discovered a camp. Alright. Pems. Out of sight, out of mind. My name is Chubizza. Okay. Sorry, just letting my intrusive thoughts win. How much noise am I making? 13? Ooh. Okay, 5's not bad. Take off the scarf. Our princess, if you will, our bathmaid wench is up here. We might have to fight. I would prefer to just sneak out of here, but we'll see. I kind of forgot the fucking setup. Obviously, they're going to have her Okay, I count 2. Okay, crap. What the hell? What's my visibility? Oh, 46. That doesn't help. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I need to go to my sidekick. They're already, like, tripping out. Who is that? Ooh. Okay, that might be good enough. Put this on. Visibility. Okay, now it's only 28. And my noise is 1, so that's not bad. Okay, I think that'll be better for us. Yo! Shit, he's like patrolling. He's walking around. I think she's over there. Fuck. Can I slit his throat? Sneak up on him? That might actually be the way to go. Hopefully he doesn't turn around.
You're right. So we're all really related. Bit of a troubling thought, isn't it?
Are they talking about how we all come from Adam and Eve? That's weird.
Well, look, crawling out from under some rock. What's going on there?
Oh, that was him saying it. How his buddies didn't see that. God, I got lucky. Key to shed. Princess, I'm here.
Have no fear. I'm here to help you.
Thank you.
Psst. Follow me, but be quiet.
Okay, come on. Okay, they're still sitting by the fire, and that dude's passed out. Why do I hear people? Were they talking about Adam and Eve and all of us being related earlier? Who knows? I think I have to get out of the circle. Yeah. Come on, Esther. Keep it coming.
Thank you. I think we've gone far enough. Thank you. God knows what those devils would do to me.
Shit.
It's a
They
good thing I came. Who knows what could have happened?
they found their friend.
Florian told me where they took you.
Hopefully they don't run up to us.
I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
I would have tried to rescue you immediately. For Christ's sake, shut up. Nah, it's not Florian's fault.
He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared
Well,
than
don't
me.
give him that much credit.
We should probably set off.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. I'll go with you.
I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Cool. We got out of there. Back to Sasau. Jesus, away from those bandits. Where the fuck am I? At the bakery. Okay. Go talk to the bathhouse people real quick. And we'll talk to Florian.
Yeah.
I don't need a reward. I just want them to know that their Esther's, their princess is safe and sound. She can go back up into her ivory tower. Or her bathhouse tent.
God's blessings.
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Is that it? Okay. Well, she's safe, so... whatever. Okay, let's go talk to Mr. Florian. Oh, Florian!
Hey, Henry's come to see us. Good health to you.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know. Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
Guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. And they took it.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help. Good luck then.
Alright, everyone. We're going to end the stream right there. If you're still with us, like and subscribe. Thanks for being here with us. I'm actually going to continue this right away. I'm going to start the next stream, the next video. And we will immediately go for Rapota. But I think this video's been long enough. I think we're over an hour, so whatever. But anyway, yes, thank you everyone who has joined us, and we will catch you next time.